Stop it, give me back my low 6-7.
Okay, listen, kids. I have something a little bit more interesting than Tung 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 Sahur to teach to you guys. It might actually be more fun and even more brain-rotted. I introduce to you the Achaemenid Persian Empire. So, because I'm a lazy teacher, I'm not going to go through absolutely everything. So this is kind of going to be like a highlight reel. So every king on here isn't going to be mentioned, but most of them will. It all began with a guy named Cyrus. Not Miley Cyrus, and a place called Media. Now, Cyrus was a bit of an ambitious fellow, to which his grandfather, Astyages, I think that's how you pronounce it, greatly noticed, and was like, I don't want this guy, and sent him somewhere. Cyrus came back and was very mad, and overthrew him, and took over the kingdom, and did a lot of like really, really cool stuff, such as like founding the Achaemenid Empire and conquering all of this land. It was all going all well and jolly until this warrior queen, Tamiris, decided to take Cyrus somewhere where he would never return. And he kind of like didn't come back. Now, when I say took him somewhere, you probably know what I'm implying. Yeah, unfortunately, our boy Cyrus was like gone. Yeah, R.I.P. Cyrus. A few years later came Darius the First, absolutely guns blazing. He did a lot of really cool things like conquering Egypt and expanding territory in the Far East, and also a not-so-hot campaign against the Greeks, which kind of failed. But also kind of didn't, so, you know. Pretty good king overall. When he died, there was this guy, Xerxes the First. He became king, and he got absolutely wiped by the Greeks. Now, I'm gonna be honest, he still won the Battle of Thermopylae, but not by much. So, yeah, this is where the fall-off began. There were also Artaxerxes II and Sogdianus, who were, you know, pretty decent. Artaxerxes II was pretty good. He just built a lot of stuff and was a pretty chill guy in general. Just ignore the fact that Sogdianus only reigned for like 6 months, so there's nothing we can really say about him. A few bad and mid leaders later came Artaxerxes III, who greatly destabilized the empire by really harshly putting down revolts, kind of like Xerxes I did, but, you know, worse. So he left the empire in a really bad position for this guy. After he died came Darius III. You're wondering, why does he look like that? Yeah, he knew. Because on the other side was Alexander the Great, who, if you haven't heard of Alexander the Great, I don't know what to tell you. He never lost a single battle. He was just very ambitious in general, and conquered the Persian Empire in a couple fell swoops. You know, a group of guys with some spears led by a teenager decided to do all of this. So you know what? Mad props. Except when he died, it all fell apart. So yeah. That's just what happens when you die of a fever. Yeah, now you know about the Median and Achaemenid empires, how they rose and how they fell. I hope this was a really good basic way to introduce you into the history, and I hope to see you in the next videos. Hope that you read about this stuff yourself. If I did anything wrong, please correct me. Please, if I said anything that was incorrect, correct me, please. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Romanus out.